All right.
I think the stream is playing. Good to go. There we go. Might have to jump on a little earlier to get set up. We're gonna still start at 10 or just do.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
You okay? You good? Shit. Here, man, what you smoking over there, man? I didn't like. I should have lit mine up.
It went down the wrong lung.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Canna-Joe Morning Show live. Yeah. Anyway, we're live. Today is January the 4th.
Fourth.
What
1,
is
2,
the
3,
fourth?
4.
Yeah, I'm Michael Ford.
What up, guys? I'm Jenny.
What's good? I'm Leisha.
Deb and Dave.
He's no hablo inglés. Dave, you gotta look at it. He's touching his mouth with his things. No, we can't hear you.
No, you can't.
He's like, turn what? I'm dabbing Dave with the weather. No, Barry the man. Thank you for joining us today on this awesome show. We do got some articles for you, or we got an article for you guys today. I think it's probably fairly important considering what's going on here in Minnesota. So let's pull it up real quick with my wizard hands. Wizard hand. All right. Do I share or do I cast? I think sharing is casting.
It's okay.
Wow.
I got it.
All
Damn.
right. Sweet. All right. So these are the 8 hemp bills worth watching in 2022. So the hemp industry members have seen an increase in legislative action on Capitol Hill over the past year to help push the industry forward. Industry insiders are encouraged by the momentum building among lawmakers from both major parties to support hemp production and clear the bottleneck keeping hemp-derived CBD from being regulated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Yet the ongoing coronavirus pandemic coupled with partisan politics have meant slow movement through Congress. Any of these measures would mean big changes for the hemp and CBD industry, making them worth following. Here's a breakdown of the 7 federal bills on the docket, plus 1 state measure, and a look at why they're important to hemp farmers and business owners. So the CBD Product Safety and Standardization Act of 2021, the most recent legislation to debut on behalf of hemp, the CBD Product Safety and Standardization Act of 2021, was introduced this month by a bipartisan group of U.S. representatives, including Reps Kathleen Rice from New York, Angie Craig from Minnesota, Morgan Griffith from Vermont or Virginia, and Dan Crenshaw from Texas. The bill would require the FDA to regulate CBD as food additive and to issue regulations specifying the maximum amount of hemp-derived CBD per serving, labeling and packaging requirements, and condition of intended use. CBD products are exploding in popularity, but the lack of federal regulation surrounding them has put consumers at risk and left businesses looking for clarity, Rice said in a statement. She added that legislation would remedy that by establishing a clear regulatory framework that would keep unsafe products off retail shelves while providing stability for hemp and CBD businesses. Next one is the Hemp Access and Consumer Safety Act. This is championed by Senator Ron Wyden. And this bill would basically say that the FDA would regulate food and dietary supplements that contain CBD. Wyden told the hemp industry members in November that FDA's lag in action poses consumer safety problems because the high interest in CBD has caused piecemeal regulatory framework across the U.S. that makes it difficult for manufacturers to comply with basic standards and appropriate labeling regulations, and it also impedes progress for farmers. Hemp producers and farmers across the country deserves uncertainty. They don't deserve uncertainty. They deserve some predictability, and particularly in rural areas, uncertainty means that you're missing opportunities that you just can't get back, Wyden said, which I think is huge, especially here. Like, that is super important. Introduced in February, another bill, the Hemp and Hemp-Derived CBD Consumer Protection and Market Stabilization Act of 2021. Legislation would seek to make an exception for CBD under the drug preclusion rule under the FD&C Act, which states that a material that has already been approved as a pharmaceutical drug cannot be approved as a dietary ingredient. This rule affects both CBD and THC, which both have been approved in pharmaceuticals, according to Kelly Shea, Senior Vice President of Government Affairs and Corporate Communications at Denver-based CBD company Charlotte's Web. The cannabis industry, when federally legal, will face the same situation with THC, which has been approved as a drug, Shea said. Other cannabinoids could already be in the NDI phase, investigational new drug application. This is why HR 841 is a preferred piece of legislation. It addresses the drug preclusion rule with all part of the hemp plant, not just CBD. Schroeder's bill awaits consideration by the House Committee on Energy and Commerce Subcommittee on Health. Whoa. So they're basically trying to turn cannabis, the whole plant, into a pharmaceutical, which has to be regulated by wait, hold on. That has to be regulated by
Food and Drug Administration?
Yeah, but they're basically saying you can't. Yeah, but they're basically saying you can't use it in anything that is not prescribed or like a medication. That's what they're trying to do, which is crazy. Like, what would that mean for like all of the current dispensaries out there? Like, would countrywide then just be medical?
Sounds like that's where they're trying to take it to.
Dude, that's scary. That's like big pharma literally taking over the country and taking just.
Yeah. You gotta pass through. Hopefully it wasn't anything important like bomb. It sounded like a clatter and a crash.
So, you know, they go more and more serious, but it is a rather long article. I'm going to link in the comments. So if you guys want to do it, you can where you can go, sure. Some of this is going to affect that. Those guys try to talk about, you know, about the industry, or they about the industry. You might be seeing some roadblocks and some stuff from some situation.
Yeah. It's like that's happening all over the place again on federal level.
Yeah.
It sounds like the same thing that you're trying to do here in Minnesota. You don't think
They're saying we're breaking up really bad.
It's still a work in progress. So if we are copy,
Bear with us.
let's see. What up, Mandy? Get these paper towels here. Whoa, where's my head?
Wants to clear this area.
It gets glitchy. So I'm viewing it on the restream, and it looks like it's doing a lot better than it did yesterday. Sorry, you guys, if we are a little glitchy, man. We got a couple things popping up. You do see a glitch when Dave left. It glitched our screen out, and then it glitched back in. And then I had to fix it. And then when Barry shared screen, it glitched, and then I had to glitch it back in. So I'm glad I do have my humongous desktop. You guys can't see how humongous this desktop is. I expanded mine, so it's like
Obviously bigger than Bar's.
yeah. so I'm trying to keep up. Sorry, you guys, we are working on it. This is, some new stuff. And then, like you guys seen when we switched over to Restream from Zoom, it got a little glitchy and we had some issues, but we'll work it out. It'll get better as we go. With that, shout out to Facebook user, shout out Vaughn, shout out Jahan, shout out Minnesota Melissa. I see those comments now. Shout out to everybody who joined us. Mandy, shout out to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere we are and everywhere we're not. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do got some special things coming up. We are working on a Minnesota Normal monthly members meeting. Normal is going to be discussing caucusing and how to get involved with your political party of choice, regardless of what political party that is. It's going to be a dope event. We'll keep you guys updated on the details and the dates. We're going to need you guys to get involved with that so you can hear how to actually caucus. I think it's going to be a dope event. Oh, Dave's walking around. A little early, Dave. Not time for the weather yet. But we do got some other things coming up as well. If you didn't get a chance to join the Minnesota marijuana community, shoot a message to any of us on the show, and we'll get you into the Minnesota marijuana community so you can keep up to date with all the events and things that we have going on. Did I miss anything? Don't think I did. You can go back to the board. Kobe. I think you guys are moving your hands around too much. That's why it's glitching. I'm just sitting.
I don't have hands. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I gotta use my controllers everywhere I go. Hey, Mark, if you want to cast it up here. Ow! That's
Okay.
not enough room in the corner.
Now, when Vari casts, I'm gonna have to pin. Hopefully, it stays pinned.
All right, so let's see. How do I just cast?
Well, or just move to whiteboard.
Alicia's black and white, but she went to the normal height.
But I got to share.
Yep, did it. Got it.
Oh, there we go. Now, if you want to click on clouds, please.
Okay. Domain money. Hold
So,
on.
as usual,
sorry.
weather is brought to you by windy.com. Hey, that's not one.
What the heck?
I gotta move this real quick.
You need to know what's going on outside. Check windy.com. So, as we can see, partly cloudy this morning. Temperatures in the 30s down here. It's going to be a decent day. And here we go on the roller coaster. That's perfect right there. Oh, a little too close. Back it off one click. There you go. Leave it right there. Okay, if you want to go ahead and hit play. So as we see, there will be a it's so dry. It's so dry. And then click on rain.
Oh, you did something.
Oh no, Alicia left the room.
There we go.
So this system back it up to about 10 a.m. on Wednesday. The system's going to come through pretty quick. Like I said, the air is so dry. There's not much more than that. So I wouldn't be too worried about this, but you want to pause it there and then go back to clouds. Today is obviously very windy out there, and the wind is going to continue until probably after the system goes through. And then as to 9 p.m., temperatures are going to start dropping. Grand Forks is already at 11 below. St. Paul's at 7. You want to go ahead and hit play. And as you see, go ahead and pause it. Thursday morning, temperatures are going to take a tumble. We are going to be Hutchinson 15 below, Mankato 11 below, St. Paul 10 below, Montevilla 13 below, and with wind chills, we're looking at probably 20 below temperatures here. And that's what it's going to be pretty much through most of the day, and then into Friday and Saturday. It's going to start warming up. And here's our roller coaster as we use these 20-degree temperatures, 22 below Thursday overnight in Morris, and by Saturday, that's going to be up in the 20s. So if you want to go ahead and pause it at Saturday about noon. There, perfect. It'll be a nice day. Next sunny day, from the teens to the 20s. Wind is not really going to be a factor. It will have died down by then. So not a bad looking weekend. But that's the gist of it. I mean, it's just going to be super cold, and it's going to warm up again, and it's going to get super cold, and it's going to warm up again, and that's about it. So, I mean, it's pretty uneventful. The whole system is going to go through. Wednesday, it's just, like I said, it's too dry. It's not going to go anywhere. Maybe give us 1 to 2. So, that's about all there is on that. So, back to you, Gary. Try not to trip over my shit.
Oh, glitchy. Here we go. Yep, back in the chair there.
So I think I'm gonna go fishing this weekend.
Oh,
I
I go fishing every day on here.
Every day, cast a
Every
line.
day.
Yeah. Well, that's our show for today, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Canna-Joe morning show. Sorry it's super glitchy. As you can tell, we're still working on this. We got to get like some hand gestures that Dave can do. So Vari can just be like, click, click. And when he does this, he just be like, click, click. And when he does this, you'd be like, play. No, anyway. Vari, what you riding a motorcycle over there? Oh, hold on. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be a little more on point with this. It's a work in progress, but you guys you know what it's like anyway. Var, you got a word of wisdom? Jenny, Leisha, you guys got something slick to say?
Yeah, we got some words. Look, man, be you, because the world will adjust. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself.
Yes.
In the metaverse.
In the metaverse.
In the metaverse.
Elevate, levitate. I'm still working on joints. Okay, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm just